Kage!
Oh, I didn't notice you were here.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
This one.
Did you make the room already?
Yep. Make our net real quick to the new one, and
Oh, I found it.
904159.
I just invited the crew.
904 what? 159?
904159.
He's
Hitman.
here.
Hitman joining?
I think his game is on his Xbox, which is Xbox shit them in.
Huh.
So most likely not.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I got good magic and shit like that, poles, but I got one of the fucking effect monsters from the show.
These
Wow.
guys look nostalgic from
Yeah. God.
I place a face down in my turn.
I set this card face down. I end my turn.
This is gonna be brutal. Oh man, I don't know how I wanna. You know what? I'm gonna copy you.
I set this card face down. I end my turn.
God damn. Funny how I got 3 pot of greens yet I didn't draw one in my first hand.
I summoned the kilter.
Oh no! Oh no! It's Link from Zelda.
Basically,
The
I
boy
summon
my
favorite warrior. He attacks your face down
This is
card.
fucking hilarious. We both said the same monster.
Wait, what? Someone flipped. Hold on. Oh, what do you mean someone flipped their doodle?
We both said the same shitty monster. Oh.
Oh, shit! Who the fuck's upside down?
Huh?
99 is Parker Retzloff holding down.
No,
pit lane.
Parker's been
I play
destroyed. That
Mountain.
sucks.
See heavy damage to the front of that
What?
99 car.
It's 3 laps in and there's a car upside
I was
down.
about to say, you actually have a
Licky get
response.
sideways down
Fuck, I
in
can't remember if
turns
you have
1
trap
and
or
2,
not.
which is
Wait.
initially what we thought brought out this car.
Is that the one car?
Way
Where
behind
Quapple
those
was.
guys, yeah.
That is Quapple.
Retzloff.
Yeah, isn't he the one? Oh,
Like it flipped this
What?
car over.
what the
Red
fuck?
flag is out.
What happened here?
2 laps in. AMR safety team is there.
Very nervous about what you can do.
And safety crews work really hard to handle these situations. Anytime a car gets upside down, very delicate. for
How
them
the
in way
fuck
they
did he?
manage
I
carrying
mean,
this
obviously we
car
weren't
back
watching,
over
but like,
the
how the
side.
fuck did he? What happened? It's 3 laps in.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, Drew's gonna take a whooping. Oh, Banjo.
God damn.
Oh,
Shit.
think that car rolled numerous
Best 2 out of
times
3
as we got on that. Ever been in that situation? Have you had that,
Yes.
Parker? Yeah, it's one of those. You close your eyes to the driver and just wait for it to be over, and what seems like, you know, with what we see live, 4 or 5 seconds feels like 4 or 5 minutes inside of the car. And you just don't know where the next hit's gonna come from. What you really pray for is for it to land on all 4 tires so you can get out. It's so awkward for the drivers to try to get out in
Well,
this
Carson Koppel's
position.
now officially a
It's
real
tough
race car
anyway,
driver.
You know, with all the gear on.
And they will want you to do that if, you know, when they get in there, they're going to make sure you're okay and then take this time to flip the car over because it's incredibly difficult to get out, as you mentioned. In this position, if you drop away from the seat.
Yeah, when you undo
wanna
the
stay-
belts,
yeah, you want to stay
fall.
fall. Yeah.
Holy
Well, you obviously
shit!
want to get the car reset as quickly as you can. Because there's a driver inside, you want to be very delicate in how you manage that for the driver's safety. And, you know, these safety crews rehearse this, so they are prepared for these very situations and to make sure that they are in a
Oh
good
my
spot.
god, that guy's super strong! Oh,
When
it's
this is going on,
scary!
too, is fire. Like if this lands upside down or smoke, and fortunately in this situation, you didn't see either of those, and that safety crews are all there in this moment.
There we go.
Sure, now that comes up. I can't do shit.
That's a 3,400-pound car you're trying to let down as easily and slowly as possible.
No. I have a feeling I know
Starting
what
to see
this
some
is.
movement inside the race car. Great sign. You never want to speculate in these situations. And you
Really,
saw
game?
the AMR safety team,
Wait a
you know,
minute.
laying down on the asphalt and
still
communicating with Carson inside the car. And we hadn't heard anything on the radio.
Oh, maybe a little bit.
But you can see he's already got the helmet off.
I haven't heard
We're
anything
happy
on
to
the
see
radio,
him move
probably because it
around.
knocked the antenna
He
off.
had unbuckled everything but the seatbelts in the car, got his helmet off, Hans,
Great
you know,
to see.
unhooked, yeah, gloves off. It's great to see him getting out.
Oh god.
Wait to look back and see exactly what.
Unbelievable.
We didn't
Yeah, I
we were
know.
monitoring the radio and hadn't heard anything, but a lot of times when you have flips
Oh,
like that,
God.
the radio is sitting in the inside pocket, it gets dislodged,
Up the
destroyed.
cat.
Couldn't even talk to
Oh,
him. Let's take a
bye-bye.
look back.
See, is that Allgaier to
Oh,
his
never mind.
outside?
That's the wrong
See
card.
William Byron to his inside
Alright,
right
let's
here.
see.
Oh, he's got a little loose.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
just
the
contact
fuck?
with the outside wall,
Most
and
part.
Vetzloff hit him in the rear, and it,
What the?
you just don't see that very often at a track of this size, but get a little bit of air under the car, and then you're just along for the ride as those tires
Oh!
start to
Wow.
bite. That's
Holy
what creates
shit.
the
Okay.
roll.
And you see all the flaps that deploy there to try and keep that car.
Yeah, I
together.
know.
When he gets hit by Retzloff there at that angle, the air gets underneath.
play putt
and
green.
Sort of
Oh!
isn't
I play
able
putt
to-
green.
The flaps are not able to help.
I
And
activate
once
my
that air gets
spell
underneath
card.
that,
Putt
it
green.
goes out hard.
Yeah, that was
It goes-
definitely a
I
ride.
actually got something I can use! Hooray!
It looks almost weightless in some respects.
I will say, though, how fortunate we are in this situation. That after he
You know,
got
I only got two
upside down
2K
and began to
defenders.
roll, that he wasn't contacted by anyone else, because so many times, especially
And they're both the
when
same.
you're this,
They
you know,
won.
close to the restart, traffic is there, and drivers simply have nowhere to go. Luckily, no one else hit him when he was flipping and rolling down the back straightaway.
The scariest part of what he went
Just
through
for shits
is
and
that
giggles,
when
we
you
should
turn
do this
sideways
again.
and you
Like,
saw
the,
the
well, not like,
Vetzloff,
but like the
that
like
you lose all
with
control.
the back
The
yards.
The sealed showdown one?
Yeah.
As a driver,
Or
I
the,
actually
like,
have
those
another one,
controls to
an
control
idea,
your own destiny.
or an idea for
And you
another one,
don't
because
have
I
that. will
actually,
tell you that when it goes up in
like
the air,
the
it
last
gets
month or
quiet.
so, I
And-
bought
and as I said,
a
what took
booster
4 or 5
box, a
seconds
retro
for us to
pack
watch
too.
live on TV
You could do that.
feels like an eternity inside the car, and it's a scary feeling for fire, for smoke. Am I going to get trapped? Like, what's going to happen? The car's full of fuel right now as well. We just started this race, so the fuel cell's packed, and you're
Raccoon.
helpless inside
What?
of the car. It's one of the scariest feelings you're going to have.
And a lot of times in that moment, you're grabbing your belts and you're just getting as small as you possibly can.
Did you,
Oh,
did you see this mess? Yeah.
what about the like? Your custom dual format one? That one?
And it's rare that we see a car get upside
It is.
down. We don't
Especially
see
here.
that. Yeah, right.
Daytona,
Yeah.
Talladega, I feel like we've
Yeah,
grown
for
to,
the
you get
type
used to it there. You
based
know that
on
that can happen
type-based decks.
and does every once in a while, but you just don't expect that here. But it's all about the contact of the wall and then that
No
contact
idea
with
what
the
the
left
hell
rear
Kage
compartment
is
reds off,
for that,
the
though.
timing of that, the air getting under the car. It's a perfect scenario that has to happen.
Scary, scary crash. Lap 2 at Kansas for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Little contact.
Yeah, I only put
William
one. I
Byron
was only able to
into
put one
Carson
Monarch in
Quapple.
there though.
Retzloff hits the
Didn't
one,
want to fuck up the
and Quapple goes
ratio
for a
for
ride. Red flag
black wings.
is out. Quapple will climb from the car and walk to the end.
Yeah, that was definitely a crazy crash. Especially for lap 2.
Everything on the line.
At O'Reilly Auto Parts, we know racing isn't just speed.
It takes teamwork.
Hard work and commitment. The kind of dedication
just need to see one monster and then I can make a
It's more
actually make a
than
fusion
all
monster.
professional parts people can offer you the
I
right
activate
parts
my
and right
spell card.
for every
Change it hot.
along the way. We are the sum of our parts. And those parts, they're powered by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Okay, your home auto and business vehicle are all protected with Progressive. Nice. It's a bit overwhelming running a business and a family. Ooh, sounds like someone could use a vacation. A what? A vacation. Like taking a break from the stress of life and work. All up when logging everyone's hours. Sit for a while.
Oh, 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 oh.
Van and a song.
I am the
So
time.
like when I take my work to the car wash
Yeah.
and go on by and that tunnel.
Ho, ho, ho.
When you go away and take pictures and
Oh.
I've never been on
Even if you have moderate to
I don't know
severe
much.
eczema, you can feel the rhythm. Feel the flow.
I set your card face down.
Helps you feel
Yes,
the
it
heat.
is. It
It
is.
helps calm a key source of inflammation under the skin
Yeah.
that can cause eczema. Some
Well, I mean, there's
adults
dragon
fast
treasure and
itch
stuff
relief
like that,
after
and
the
I
first
didn't
dose.
frickin' pull one.
Long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. Many
Oh
days
my
on
god, I
80%
really wanted to
clear
pull one
skin.
of those first
Severe
dragons.
allergic reactions, including
would've helped
skin
us so
reactions,
fucking
can
much.
occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling.
Prepared to be
Losing
weakened.
Tell your doctor new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or parasitic infection. Don't change your thought
Be
patterns
God,
without
demon!
talking to your doctor. Stay ahead of eczema and help heal your skin from within.
Oh.
Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists.
Okay. No fucking way. I'm actually gonna summon this thing.
Uh-oh.
I play Homerization.
Caramelized onions and steak seasoning with juice.
No fucking way. Get rid of Lesser Dragon and a Steelger Grotto 2.
Oh,
For what?
you got a metal dragon also.
But I create Metal Dragon! Trap hole!
Nope.
Oh. Yeah, I was expecting something. God damn it.
When race days become race weekends, and race weekends become full throttle events. So pull up in your camper, pick your favorite
Fucker.
spot. Race 50th season. A community that lives loud, loves hard, and celebrates every day.
God damn it. I summoned the fucker at least.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people.
Well, at least, Red, you're still surviving.
Insurance.
Oh.
Savings lane today. Visit Progressive.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Beautiful evening.
Uh-huh.
Kansas as the sun goes down.
Oh.
Barely got started with the O'Reilly Auto Parts series and a very scary crash coming off
Play my own Skull Redbird.
some awful cars being taken back to the garage.
Swear to God, if you have cancer.
Barrels coming off the corner, and you know the first thing we saw was this: Josh Balicki in the 07.
Finally.
As they come down into Luke Baldwin there, the 5 gets an awkward angle into the corner, into turn 1. He spins at the same time. This is happening.
How could that be?
Jesus, 2 fucking accidents happened in the same fucking lap.
This is a look from Sheldon Creed, who had to start in the rear. He's going to see this first wreck of Malik. He just slow
I turn this around?
Just up ahead, you hear a spotter still walking through that. He's gonna get up here and see Carson Quaffle just barrel rolling down the stretch.
I knew I should have put more than one arm ninja in here.
These last hits, these are some of those vicious.
Oh.
He's gone there.
Yeah, he's a puppy.
It's like your eyes are closed and you're getting punched in the face. You just don't know if it's coming from the left or the right. If you can brace for it, if you're gonna hit the wall like from a blown tire, you brace a little bit. You know when that impact's gonna happen. If you're flipping like that, you don't.
Yeah.
Right there when all this began, let's get a little 88 radio.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I did get a single copy of Trap Hole.
He said 3 wide. I just was already cut my trajectory up. The 7 got to him late, and then he just flipped the lane and kind of gave it a lane.
Ooh, I'll save that one when I need that.
Well, I mean, this is why we love Kansas, is because of all the options. You see, Allgaier has this massive run on the outside. The 88 does come up a little bit more than what he needs to right there. He should have left just a little bit more room. But Carson also, if the 7 on his outside slides up just a little bit more, it's all about, you know, I mean.
And here I didn't get a single pot of grease.
Those gaps on the outside, the holes get filled super
Oh!
You can see it right there. Carson adjusts reacting to it. He reacts to the 7 Allgaier on the outside at the same time William Byron was coming up the track, and the two just meet in the wrong place in the wrong time.
Yeah, there's a lot of accidents you can blame on someone, but this is just a racing deal. 100%. You mentioned it. That was a great angle right there. You can see of the 1 starting to turn down because he knows the 7 is going to be on his outside. Allgaier has that big run. You see right there.
Just the 1 sort of goes to the left just a little bit because he's almost caught off guard by the 7
Up the
Allgaier at the
barrel.
same time that William Byron was sort of releasing the wheel, just letting that car actually exit the corner. Man, vicious hits.
Again, if you're just tuning in, Carson did climb
Oh,
the race car,
fuck
walk
yes.
to the ambulance,
Best
surgery,
draw
his
ever.
own power,
Come on.
go to the infield
Come
care
on, go
center
to
to
Big
be
Big One, you
evaluated
cunt.
there.
Pedigree!
Corey Day able to
A
jump
pedigree!
on the race lead. Boy, was he productive in that opening lap. Talk about how good he's been on the miles and a halves and
Yucky!
he's leading.
And Corey was aggressive from the get-go. They threw the green flag. He was giving a massive shove. to the
Turtle
front of him.
Tiger!
Front row on the outside of the 1.
Turtle, turtle.
Wobble and,
Time
you
to
know, Parker,
trip
you
you.
talked about him being a guy to watch. I think back to
Are you
Vegas,
turtle
we
enough
saw him
for the
have
Turtle
these
Club?
top 10 runs. And
Turtle,
he gets to make it,
turtle.
He leads late. We're all like, it's going to be his day. Like, he's
Someone, guys, it's yours
he
night.
and Adam Wall have done a great job of getting that car better throughout the race.
Trap hole.
He's done an exceptional job this year. We'll take a look back here at the start of the race.
And you mentioned him being aggressive.
And
He was
attack
right in the
Gaia.
rear bumper of Quaffle as they got to the restart zone. And you can see that 17 just go to the outside. That's where everyone qualified was there. Gets to the outside, his right rear has a huge amount of momentum and clears.
I gotta
so
worry
him
about
and William
Garnett.
Byron
He's got a
take the lead. The outside
direct
worked
damage
for you
shit.
here at Kansas, especially on the restarts, but you're almost betting on having that momentum on the exit.
But knowing my luck, I will not pull a single one of them.
12 minutes and 9 seconds.
There's
Let's
like
hear
6
from
of those
Carson
fuckers in
Quaffle
there.
down the Dillon.
Yeah, he is.
That's what I said. Knowing my luck, I will get a single one.
What did that feel like or sound like? I mean, what was that moment like for you when that all unfolded?
Not too fun. I actually didn't think he was gonna
Chapel!
flip over like that, but once he started doing that, it didn't really seem too bad. My biggest thing is I just hate it for this whole #1 Bass Pro Shop team. Rodney and these guys, they brought a really fast race car, and
for
just
you.
hoping to get through the first couple laps and kind of sort it out and kind of fall in line, right?
Oh my God.
They didn't really get to that point, but
Just enough.
all
I don't
in
know
all,
how
it
the hell I
was,
pulled to turn this one
a
around.
heck of a ride. I was not ready for that, but just hated
Just.
the guys again. And everyone at the Junior Motorsports race shop, Hendrick Motors, everybody in the Fab shop. That was a pretty big one. So
Oh,
really hated
wow,
all that.
that's what
Did
you
you
had.
feel like that
It's a good thing I didn't bring out my Tri-Horn Dragon
at that point in the race?
I mean, I feel like
because I do have
yes and
one.
no, right? I thought we were all pretty aggressive to start, and Thought the 17 was going to stay behind me probably, but sitting at the top really had
Okay.
some good grip. And,
I won the
was just
first
trying to get
game
through the first
somehow.
lap or two. Honestly, I was probably going to move up
Round 2.
the next corner to get up and block runs.
Actually, you know what?
The 7th
I
got
gotta
outside
switch out
me there
one
off of
card
2,
real
and,
quick. I gotta put their arm.
I guess
in
the
there.
88 didn't realize we were 3 wide or got me there. It was hard to tell. So just got tight and
What butt
didn't work
face?
out.
Thanks, Carson. Glad you're okay.
Yeah, one thing to keep
You
in mind,
bitch.
guys, if you're watching at home, there was no practice in qualifying this chase. So these are the first laps these guys
You
have
a
run on
big
the
fapper.
track since we've been to Kansas Speedway. And without a doubt, when you start practice, sometimes the splitter can be a little low, a little high. Some cars are gonna have more grip, have less grip. There was no qualifying, so you've got different cars, maybe in a position that they
Yeah, I
wouldn't be
can see a bit.
typically at the start of the
See
race.
screen.
Let's go back down to Dylan.
Yeah, Parker Retzloff was the other car that just was kind of a victim of circumstance there throughout that whole thing. What
So
did
the
you
same thing
see,
back.
and
You can't see it.
did you have any time to react at all?
I can
No,
beat
I didn't
her.
really have any time to react about it. I don't know. Just very aggressive start that just, I guess, caused a wreck
Fucking
that really
beaver with all
wasn't
your fur.
necessary to happen that early in the race. We knew we had a comp caution and 20 laps in the
Oh,
race.
man.
And we wrecked basically 2 or 3 good cars just, I guess, coming up and just causing a big wreck. And just glad Carson's okay. I mean, that's a wild ride down the backstretch. And I didn't, I tried to get slowed down, but didn't slow down enough. Just more, upset for all the guys on the Viking Motorsports number 99 Gemoro car. This weekend I thought we had a really good car. We moved up there early and just, just get damage and knock a lot of pressure out of it. So overall, just a bad weekend, and we'll come back next week and try to be strong again.
Now we're ready for the restart here. Corey Day takes the outside lane.
They won?
Allgaier to his
Oh.
left. Row 2, Byron
They didn't
Taylor
even draw
Gray.
me.
Green
Great
flag
game,
back
great
here.
start. Yeah, super good launch. Again, on the outside, those tires only had a couple of laps on them, but good launch. And you mentioned it. You get on the outside, you have that momentum, but you got to make sure you get them cleared on
2000
turn 2.
Defender.
You might not be in the preferred position.
Oh.
Look out bumper, those drivers highlighted in green. Eligible for the dash for
Even.
cash, going for $100,000. One of those, Carson Quapple, obviously out of the race. Big move here for Jesse Love, swinging down to the bottom of the racetrack in the
Threw it to the bottom there. Now to the inside of William Byron. 3 wide off the corner. He was going for 3 or 4 cars in one corner there for Jesse Love.
39, Ryan Sieg started outside the top 10. So did Brandon Jones. And they're already working on spots
Okay,
inside the
now
top
feel
5. What a start to the race for that duo.
Gosh, look at those front 2, though. They've already trended all the way to the top. We saw
okay.
Cup, practice, and qualifying. That's where everybody migrated to. Instantly here, we're 6 laps into the race, 3 or 4
Play putty
green laps,
green.
already all the way up against the top.
Putty
This
green.
answers a question for us as we looked at last year's race. The top didn't really work in the O'Reilly series, but with these cooler temps, possibly going to be the coldest Kansas O'Reilly race
Land of the
ever.
Arabian.
I felt like that top might be coming in, and sure enough, we're seeing it right now, immediately to the top.
But that
Fucking
could change.
down.
As the sun goes down, the grip level will continue to go up. Does the bottom gain enough grip that you just don't need that distance
Just
around the
300
top? Time's going to tell.
I see that.
Oh, okay.
Paint scheme right in the wall.
Fuck.
And immediately, I think of Larson. It's the other California native sprint car driver, Corey Day, who's not
Oh, okay.
afraid to put it on the high side in the 17 here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. You heard Parker Retzloff say it and talked about, we've addressed no practice, no qualifying. Competition caution comes right around lap 20. That's still scheduled, even though we had the early caution and red flag. So another 10, 12 laps, we'll see a caution, and likely everybody will come down and get a set of tires.
And it's such a shame for Parker Retzloff and that Viking Motorsports team. They've had such a great start to this season, doing really big things. That new RCR Alliance got a shout out from Denny Hamlin.
Right.
An Actions Detrimental this week for how well he's doing. So just not the race they were looking for with so much confidence, that race team.
Well, both he and Carson come in top 10 in points. Carson eligible for the dash for cash. So 2 really good players with a lot on the line that are done early. And Sam Mayer, qualified 19th, drives around William Byron for 7th. 41. He's got it wound up.
Yeah, and the other guy that we were just riding on board with, Brandon Jones, 3-time
like him
winner
himself,
here at
huh?
Kansas Speedway. We saw he started 15th, has worked his
Squirrels.
way up into the top 5 already, just 10 laps in.
Good night to be driving for the Haas factory team. You look at our Powerball power movers. We mentioned Mayer plus 12. Creed, his teammate, plus 16 after dropping to the rear. They had those inspection issues. The O'Reilly Auto Parts onboard camera, O'Reilly Auto Parts, I'll say it correctly here, really got some speed in the early going, riding with Creed.
Yeah, and the caution coming out right away gave Sheldon a couple opportunities at restarts, and that's when you're going to make the most hay, especially starting in the very back of the field. He probably threw it up on the top, went on the bottom.
Wire base, field
A lot
cell.
of speed built into it, as you see.
I've been holding on to it.
With the Toyota Racing onboard camera right here, he loves this racetrack and is able to find grip. You see running that top. He wasn't able to get the momentum he needed on the exit. He had to go back and go to the top.
Can you stop messing around with the controls? Leave the fan where it is and leave the door open.
He might get right to that rear bumper of Sieg down the straightaway. You just see the difference that you have using the extra banking that's up towards the top. Remember, this is a progressive banked racetrack. It just has that grip. It's a longer distance, but when it works, you have a tremendous amount of momentum.
And what he'll do here, you see, he tries to turn down. Sieg not able to find the speed he needs.
You don't need a light on. Nobody's coming.
He's not going to have him cleared. And he'll go back and run whatever line he wants down here in 3 and 4. Looks like he likes the middle maybe a little bit better.
Home.
Boy, there's a lot
Nobody's
of
coming
throttle
home. You
right
don't
there.
need light on.
You heard him roll out and roll right back into it. Massive speeds here at Kansas Speedway. You see exit in the corner, 175 miles per hour.
What the hell are you doing?
And a lot of that is the cooler temperatures are just a tremendous amount of grip that we're not used to having here in Kansas, especially these O'Reilly Series cars. That's why you're in the throttle.
Can you stop fucking with stuff?
There is a lot of tire fall off here. Last year was about a second and 10 laps.
Yeah, leave the top one on.
I expect that to be similar here today, but definitely a lot of grip in this race.
Put the fan back where it was.
Creed up to 17th. Also see the 0 Cole Custer driving through the field. 24 Harrison Burton there. 4 career victories, 2 have come on mile-and-a-half tracks, and the driver that was so slow out of the gates for Sam Hunt Racing in 2026 has been top 20 the last couple of weeks.
The first game somehow turned around.
In the mix as well. Second driver for Viking.
It only takes one card.
His teammate is out. We heard from Parker Retzloff, but
Yeah, it only takes one
tried
card.
to do something early. He's back in 21st.
Yeah, the other driver there, Cole Custer, we heard maybe some power steering issues. He came back down pit road, had to start in the back. Cole seems, that car seems to be good.
I thought Becky Lynch was afraid of
Coles, we see a battle for third. Brandon Jones. He's flying. He is flying.
This place
It don't
is
seem
all
like
about
it.
Joe Gibbs Racing. Teammates going at it here. Jones around Taylor Gray.
Oh,
The success for Jones, but overall,
that's hilarious. I just
14
drew it.
wins here, 14 of the last 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing at Kansas Speedway. And give a nod to Jesse Love, who's been outstanding on the mile-and-a-halfs in his career, in particular here at Kansas, reigning champ up to 5th as he sneaks to the inside of Ryan T.
0.004% usage.
As soon as I said he's up to 5th, that chest went out over there on the other side of the booth.
Well, I hate to burst Parker's bubble, but Carlos pick and my pick are both in front of his pick right now. So
Oh, okay.
That was a smart choice. Can you one more turn?
It's not over yet.
Qualifying. You know, that's what's also interesting about this race. You just jump into it because it's
Acutely aware of that, considering I turned around with 20 hit points.
of who was fast in practice.
That is true. From like
You have cars higher
6,000 back.
Actually, speed-wise, and so you get a lot of interchange here in these first few laps. Ooh, Jeremy Clements got very loose.
Out. Jeremy Clements
He just
off to a
does
good start.
suicide.
Up in the 12th position, 15th last week. And I don't hesitate to say too much about him because I talked him up at Rockingham and then he went for a ride. Oh, no.
You won!
Close to the wall can you get?
That's fine.
You can do that all the
Sorry,
time.
Kermit.
Yeah, Corey, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not hitting the wall, it's just a little kiss.
Go back to the table.
That's perfect.
You know, when I think about Corey Day, though,
That's
the
two
one thing
effort.
we've talked about so much
Yeah.
is his
Q2
ability
boost.
to learn stage 1 and stage 2 in his races. He's not learning anymore. He's going out leading laps now, won both stages at Rockingham, but he's got his hands full right now, and he's racing one of the best in Justin Allgaier.
Well, as I say, you better talk about Corey Day quick.
Yeah.
Because my pick to win is all over him. Justin Allgaier, who's been exceptional on mile-and-a-half racetracks for the last 3 or 4 years.
Listen here, Dred. I'm gonna take you out.
Corey Day, he'll now have to try to set him up, see if he can get by him on the inside.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how he does that. Corey running the outside, it means he's going to have to go the inside. We saw Brandon Jones doing that so well for a couple of his passes, but at the front of the field with Corey Day having that clean air, It's going to take a monster run for Allgaier, and then you're going to have to side draft and sort of shortcut the track and use some of that slide job we see if you're going to get ahead of Corey, because this is a hard pass to make if Corey's running outside so well.
Well, and if you watch, Corey's actually turning down off the wall about halfway around the corner. I saw him do the same thing in turns 1 and 2.
What am I going to get? I get
the balance maybe just a little tight, because ideally the quickest line here is in or really high, like you see him right here, and then ride the wall almost all the way around the corner. You can venture off just a little bit, but as you see the
I activate my spell card.
Down through the middle.
It's coming. You want to hang on.
I summon Tri-Ho or Taiho, Tehoni. I don't know.
For a second time.
I attack your little flying dragon dude. Petite dragon.
Yeah,
I am my
chance to reset here, come down and get a set of tires. Now here's the deal. Because there was no practice, if you have an extra set, NASCAR allows all these teams to carry that set. Basically the set you'll put on here, and then you'll have 4 sets of stickers, tires laying in the pit area for the balance of the race.
I shut this car face down.
You know, if there's anyone who knows the value of a good crew, it's the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's why they want to put the spotlight on the members that are essential to a race team's success. And tonight we highlight the 20 team.
I activate my spell card.
Led by crew chief Sam McCarthy. They've been outstanding this year, and I would go back to this race in the fall. I mean, he was incredible in that particular event, winning the race off pit road. He was great through a green flag cycle. But if you go back to the last few weeks and look at their execution, in 3 of the last 4 races, they have turned out the best 4-tire stops.
And that started the end of last year as well. This is one of the fastest pit crews on pit road in the O'Reilly series. That is such an advantage.
That's
you have in your back pocket a great pit crew who's super fast, but also is consistently doing that. It's such an amazing
People are gonna come watch, be looking in and be like, what the fuck kind of shit cars you playing?
Third, as we anticipate pit stops here with this competition.
We're all playing shit cars. We basically have like 1 special card in our deck.
The wheel and caution lights, as we said, are on once again, second time tonight. The same wheel and emergency lights and sirens you see on the safety vehicles here at the track are protecting first responders and communities all across America.
I call forth. Fine.
Through the top 10,
That's
mentioned the fact that Jesse Love was able to get inside the top 5. Sam Mayer on the move up to 7th. William Byron started on the front row, is falling back to 8th.
My spell card.
It's not from Legend of Realize that.
Don't know what that could do to upset the aerodynamics of that
this
car.
is...
Now look at Brent Cruz. You know, here's a driver that has never been to a
Only thing that's going to save me now is for
You
kicking.
get a reset here, and he's running 9. Just a real positive start, I would say, for him to start understanding what aero is all about in intermediate.
So impressive, and to think he's never been on a track of this size, not in ARCA, not in trucks, not in the O'Reilly series. This is such a different form of racing.
Totally
These
gonna do it.
in terms of how much aero and how much aero effects there are and how much you have to learn, and drivers spend careers trying to understand the aero effects of these cars and where to place them. And he had just a handful of laps to figure that out and did a great job.
And I saw a lot of maturity out of Brent Cruz at the start of the race. When we went down into turn 1, we were talking about Corey Day taking the lead, but if we watched Brent Cruz,
Stephanie MC?
he somewhat baited it in there to make sure he could feel his
No, too flat of a chest.
I think that shows a lot of maturity.
No
Attack him, Tryhard!
But he's also a student of the game.
Oh, you're lucky.
18 last month. It's showing off. The smart guy he
Probably
is,
in better
his
than
ability to adapt on the fly. Progressive pit road is open. Here they are, Dylan.
First one to hit his marks is Justin Allgaier, top of the screen, said the balance is pretty good. Told Andrew Overstreet, I don't know what I want you to change. Go make a small air pressure adjustment just to keep up with the fall off in the cool conditions, Kim.
You see Brandon Jones stop in his box, the middle of your screen. He said, I kept building tight center exit. She said, but I love my entry, so don't hurt that. They'll take tires, fuel, slight air pressure adjustment. Corey Day there at the bottom, fighting tight off. He said, I definitely need more turn, but he said, I was beating my stuff up there running the top. I definitely need to make it live longer.
And now the progressive race on pit road. And look at that. I mean, Brandon Jones just right on cue. +2.
I summon Turtle Tiger.
Lost a couple of spots. And Brent Cruz maintains.
I activate my spell card.
4 positions on the pit. So Brandon Jones, last year's winner, going to be in charge of the field when we get the restart. And this move was key, winning the race off pit road to get ahead of the curve here at Kansas.
Men, get ahead of your curve. Explore Peyronie's disease treatment.
Attack!
At
Bird! Attack, turtle!
Check out my game day drift. It's custom. Forget the game. You're watching me. And if you don't have the right coverage, you'll be paying for that yourself. So switch to Allstate. You can save hundreds. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
My moderate to severe
Looks like I got nothing.
symptoms kept me out of the picture.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
I have Sky Rizzy.
Okay.
I'm back in the picture.
Wow.
Skyrizi
So,
is the only
yeah.
IL-23 inhibitor proven to help
Oh,
achieve
wait.
remission, meaning
Hold
fewer
on.
symptoms
Hold on.
in
It's
just
not done
4
yet.
weeks for some people. Many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year.
I activate my spell card.
Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining. Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions,
Button.
increased
Attack
infections,
die hard.
or vulnerability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization.
Yeah, I want one. Woo!
Now's the time to take control.
No, I'll probably not get nothing.
Yeah, really. Alright. Dual 2.
Ask your doctor about Sky Rizzy, the #1 prescribed biologic
Trim or mow your yard. Ace has all the power
Come
you
on, give
need
me all
to
3
get the
pot
job
grease in my
done
first
right.
hand.
Because
Good.
gas or battery, your
you,
local
man?
Ace is the destination.
I
for the
activate
best
Pot
power
and
brands
Read.
all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery, or ready for pickup in just 15 minutes, conquering your outdoor projects
Don't
is
do that.
something you
Nope.
around the block.
Okay.
With a need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Decent first hand. Well, kind of decent first hand.
Look at this. Endless big butterfly shrimp for us, endless steak for them.
Did you know that spell card?
Take turn. Well, amigo, you just got schooled in buffet.
I activate my spell card.
Christopher David Bell.
I activate my spell card. I set this card face down. I end my turn.
I got some spell cards I'm going to be activating
Test
too.
your luck and make your power play by heading to
Pot
your
of green.
local lottery retailer to get in the game for tonight's estimated Powerball jackpot of $75 million.
Activate my spell card.
And
Got
now listen
in.
to Jeb Burton Radio. It's
summon
presented by Starkey. Scan the QR
Pussy ass
code.
dragon.
No.
I power the pussy ass dragon.
Yeah, not supposed to be, but I see it as well.
Yes, I will take care of it later.
Dragon that can't even breathe.
That's the Midwest. Don't worry about it, Jeff.
And I-
This is McMurray.
and I
Country.
say-
It's way to us. It always looks like that. It's just
Okay.
a little. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, see you in the morning.
There's a little evidence here. Yeah, I feel good about it. It's not here yet. We're gonna be fine, but that's gonna break up.
It's not a day ender, but you know McMurray and I know. I mean, in a small town in Indiana or Missouri, and there's a thunderstorm coming.
Jesus Christ, that was so painful. I don't know what I was gonna do. Oh my lord.
Couple of penalties here. 45 Lavar over the wall too soon, so they go to the rear for the restart.
You're lucky I don't get to do nothing. I end my turn.
Fun to see what he's able to do. And Parker, we noticed you pay attention to the racetrack right here. Look how clean it is on the bottom, and all the rubber you see around the top. Bottom's gonna have a ton of grip right here on this restart.
And he chose the outside as restarts last year. They didn't always work for him.
Hey,
so
Now
see,
he's gonna
Corey Dennis
attack
is
me
over.
again. Oh no!
Here they are, Poet restart zone. Jones and Gray on the front row.
Great restart. See if he can stay beside Brandon Jones.
Day wants a repeat at the start of the race when he goes to the
Oh, I'm dead.
Had a really good run on the bottom.
Thanks.
We'll see what he decides to do. See him fanning out there. We'll see
If not, I'm awfully close.
driving between the two teenagers and Joe Gibbs Racing. Look at Brent Cruz. I mean, he had the great pit stop, good on the restart. He's
Finally.
Looking for more. William Sawalich back behind them. Good start to the
I mean, you said with one more monster, then yes, I am definitely dead.
Play pedigree. Coming here. Look at all the options these guys have. 3, 4 wide. Lots of grip all across this track.
And that was a great lesson there for Brett
Fire
Cruz. He
beast.
had a bit of momentum. He
Oh,
shot
yeah,
to
definitely
the
did.
inside. That almost didn't work for me. Almost allowed Austin Hill to get to his right rear, which would have
Well, this was quick.
He was able to fend him off, but probably something put
really
in the notebook. You don't always want to take that run.
Well, that happens when you get 2 spell cards and a tribute monster.
And I kill you off with a weird hog
When Sawalich
thing.
got up, it felt really tight behind Austin Hill.
That
It worked.
kazoo thingy.
Alright, so we each got one. There we go.
Now it's literally gonna come down to what do we get on the draw?
These guys committed to the bottom at 17.
Yep.
Corey Day, though, I saw through turns 1
No,
and
don't
2.
close it.
Committed to running the top. You see Allgaier
Get the
now
damn thing open, go to bed,
venturing
don't
up
worry.
there. Hasn't quite transitioned yet. We see about a second of lap time fall off from start of the run through 10 laps in. The more these lap times fall off, the more you'll see
let
guys
you go
start to
first.
trend towards the top.
And it goes back to the rubber.
But I don't want to go first. You grease bum man. Oh, okay.
Corey Day sends it down the inside into 3. Not gonna quite.
Now this is a much better hand than the last game.
No, not able to clear Justin Allgaier.
Yeah, this one is too, actually.
Fest down the front stretch.
I'm right out the bat. I activate my spell card.
That stat of how many races Gibbs had won here. I think 14,
Oh.
19. 2 Gibbs cars out front right now. Brandon Jones, Taylor
set
Gray.
this card face down.
1 to 2 tenths quicker than these guys
I
running side by
am
side.
my
Next to the wall.
And he slides it out there.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Maybe another kiss for the 17. Allgaier back by for 3rd.
Oh.
Here comes Brent Cruz. As those two were messing around, Cruz said, okay, I'll come up and join the party.
Yeah, that pass is so hard to make. You saw the momentum that Corey Day had on the outside. And if you're Brent Cruz and you're in that position, 17's been on the top
Burnett,
all
what
day
have I
long.
told you
You're going to
about?
have to figure out how to pass him in the
What?
middle. It's going to be really hard to get to his
Going
outside
into
as
defense
we
mode, just-
get a look at Corey Day with kiss number 2.
If it wasn't a kiss, the dust was flying out there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The right rear is getting a
2.
bit of a workout, but
2.
that happened because he basically
Wait, oh, you mean the stop defense?
trying to clear to 7 and it worked, but the
Huh?
way turn 2 works in Kansas,
1.
it sort of condenses off the corner and gets shorter in radius, and so you have to get the car to turn even extra. and you
Look at the
didn't quite have
pictures
the
they sent them to you.
13 laps to go in the opening stage. Jones leading Gray, Allgaier, Day.
One of the fucking. Wish I pulled more.
Christopher David
Not
Bell.
going to be enough.
What have you started?
LA, it's not night, it's day.
Oh, I didn't.
Christopher Bell is taking the lead. What a finish! He's done it again. Bell has driven to victory again. How about
What's that guy?
That is for $1 million.
When every mile matters, where will your journey take you?
ACE's Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, you can get a personalized prescription delivered free from the helpful folks at ACE. Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. Plus, right now, get a $25 bonus reward by spending $150 or more on qualifying Scott's products.
I still have yet to get a single one of my defense
My
monsters.
family was
yet.
on time for once. I'm still recovering.
Thank God.
And I got like what, 6 of them?
Why are you closing the door?
Start your outfits with the season's best shoe sale. Then complete the look with 15% off at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Febreze. When you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door. Keep things fresh with Febreze Bathroom. It's an outlet-free air freshener that fights odors for 45 days. So even after every flush, you know your bathroom smells amazing.
Oh, it's
Tahini, the irresistible
World War
blend
II.
of mild chilies,
World War
lime, and
I.
sea salt is perfect for adding
First
flavor
pulled
your
out.
way. What's your way to Tahini?
pulled at a time.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp. What?
Teeny tiny shrimp. But don't worry, here we have big butterfly shrimp.
In here we're
Jolly
balling.
Green Giant.
It's actually
Not
fire.
green.
What is it?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire.
I activate my spell card.
That's rough. At least
Bleh.
with Safe Light, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere I want.
Any way you
That's the way you need it anyway.
Fix while I get my hair clipped? Yep, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass.
If you want.
They can recalibrate my safety features while I stay at home in my comfy pants?
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLife.com.
Oh. Hey, oh, Dickhead goes around and he collects sandwich.
Jesse, remember Danny's? Hey. Hey.
Austin Hill and sandwich get collected. Woohoo! Fuck Dickhead. Oh, I'm really dead now. That's... Okay.
One vacation that
For now.
changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
I can do something! I'm such a sunfish down!
On CW, third caution of the night. Teammates racing for position. Jesse Love, Austin Hill, 21, goes for a slide. 18 of William Sawalich, nowhere inside the top 10.
There's the meeting there at RCR because they were racing pretty hard, but Jesse Love, I believe, was squeezing Austin pretty closely, which is you're trying to take that right side air off the inside car. So they go off here into 3 and 4. It's not
I know I
there,
should go with this one, but I want to get rid of that.
Not quite. Right there, right here, a little bit. That's what I thought I saw. So yeah, he gets down on his right rear and loosens up Austin.
Then Austin was going to be okay, and then Swallow came through there. Got him in the left rear tire. You see the damage it did to the 18. Austin starts to chase that just a little bit as Jesse's getting right on his door. I think I'm gonna.
I activate my spell card.
Meeting's gonna be. Why are we doing this? 38 laps in.
Think about this though. I mean, we're still stage 1.
Yeah, I can
We've had
see
4
what the fuck.
drivers that entered top 10 in points that have had a problem. Retzloff and Quappel done for the night.
Contacts.
And you think about Austin Hill, this is one of his better tracks. They needed to get things going in the right direction, and now this.
And for William Sawalich, you have a choice to make when you see cars spinning, which is go to the bottom or the top. Made the wrong choice here. Turn you on the bottom.
Ow.
I mean, watch Mayer. As all this happens,
I'm one hit away from dying. I need something good.
and it works out for him.
And one more thing there for Austin Hill, you see he's left sides were on the white line. Almost the splitter touches the apron a little bit, and that causes the car to de-wedge and get a little bit looser. But it really was when Jesse got to his right rear and took that air off of him, trying to keep the position, that it was almost an overly aggressive move by his teammates.
Yeah, when the 18 hit Austin Hill, you saw the left rear tire get shoved in and spin all that rear suspension. You see that tire sticking out of the right rear. That's going to be really hard to fix. Let's hear what Austin Hill thought about the situation.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Garnett, what's that sound I hear?
Someone broke in the left rear.
Death.
Yeah, well, when you watch it on TV, you're going to see the same.
Oh no, you got 2. You're gonna summon them back out again.
Pitch down a little bit, and it makes it even harder when it is your teammate. Especially, Parker, when you come to a track that's as wide as this,
Never mind.
a lot of options there.
I'm dead,
Etiquette
I think.
to it, right? Amongst
No,
other
not quite.
drivers, we all know there's that option to do what Jesse did, which is to get right on the right rear of another driver, take that air off of their spoiler, and off the right side, and they'll get looser, and you can usually keep the position. But when you're racing with teammates, it's early in the race. There's almost an etiquette to say, hey, I'm not going to be that aggressive right now. We're just figuring our stuff out. It's still early, but that's why, you know, when he references, I'll remember that.
I summon here. I summon Desert Dragon. I activate my spell card.
Through my years in racing, your teammate was either the easiest guy for you to race or the hardest.
Attack him, Desert Dragon.
There's no.
It's open. I wondered how teams would manage.
I was gonna be dead anyway.
Boy, a good number of
I still don't know how the hell I beat you, Cocky.
Anyway, going to come down, including Jesse Love in a 2.
Because he bricked up.
And they, on the first run, were tight mid-center, so Danny Stockman did a round out of the left rear and made an air pressure adjustment just to try to stay ahead of things.
Yes.
That was a positive change. Jesse came on the radio and said the car's better, just right sides there for the 2 as he tries to merge back into traffic.
All right, so you see him coming off the pit lane there. And
Yeah,
Dylan
Brittner, you
referenced
could
the
be
service.
too.
I think it was 2 cars that were inside the top 10 that gave up position to make a pit stop. We'll follow up on where everyone is for the restart to end stage 1. First, let's go to the CW garage and Carla.
Thanks, Adam. Yeah, it's been quite the week for the 21 and quite the season so far as they're trying to find some consistency. Austin Hill told me They came into this race trying to look for consistency, trying to find anything. He said, look, it's not a lack of effort by my team. We're trying to find anything that we can to really find something here with this 21 team. Of course, they're not going to get that done today. Currently 6th in the chase standings right now. He said that was kind of a negative, especially because they led in the early weeks of the race, but said, you know, we're not quite where we want to be. They're going to be losing some ground on the chase standings today.
Yeah, no doubt, adverse times. You look at the last 4 races, one
car
finished inside the top 10, and you know Jesse Love, who came down here and made the pit stop, has not been in the top 10 since he had that comeback at Las Vegas, our last mile and a half race.
Take your face out.
I saw Alfredo come down. I thought he had snuck into the top 10. He had not. So the only driver that was actually in the top 10 to give up position and come down and get service was Jesse Love.
It's gonna be a long rest of the race for the 18 to Swalwich. He's still be out there, but massive damage to the front of that car.
What a crazy start to this race. We knew no practice, no qualifying, cold temps, heading into the nighttime for the first time in a long time at this racetrack.
Do the choose here with 4 to go in the stage. So you'll get the restart with 3. Well executed by NASCAR to get everything where it needed to be. Open the pit lane, get a little restart, and fun little run to the green checkered flag to end stage 1.
Yeah, and you see Brandon Jones chose the outside again. These are some of the most challenging restarts these drivers are going to have with the older tires.
Yes, yes, it does. They're hitting.
It's a great surface because it wears tires out, but just trying to get the momentum
yeah, I had no trap card on the field.
So many people spin the tires here, and you have to be very disciplined.
But that is a wall that I have to overcome.
And if you're further back in the top 10 and outside the top 10, you got to be really eyes up in terms of checkups, because when guys start spinning tires, there's awkwardness.
I won one game.
You can smash up the front of a race car really easily.
Look who's back there in row 4, Sheldon Creed. Starts in the back, had the inspection problems. They've been helped with some attrition, but he's driven his way into the top 10 and in position to get stage points. Really was outstanding in the stage point category.
One of them bleeding or no?
Saturday night in Bristol, Tennessee.
Well, he's been as consistent as the 17 of Corey Day.
Kind of looked like it.
Those guys,
There was
top 5.
I activate my spell card.
Incredible start to the year for both. All right, front row, Jones.
I activate my spell card.
In day row 2. 3 laps to settle it in stage 1. Here they come to the Poet restart zone. Brandon Jones controls from the outside.
Take
Good
that.
start by both of those guys, both Gray and Brandon Jones. You see them getting locked together.
Great job by the whole field there. No real checkups or spinning the tires. You see some of those newer tires like Jesse Love making big moves towards the back there. He might actually get back to the top 10.
Brandon Jones so fast through the middle of turns 1 and 2, was able to get clear outside.
Good. Okay. I mean, I can make you back.
Taylor moved up inside to run the middle.
I activate my spell card.
Big wiggle for Corey Day there on the bottom. Just got up to the left rear.
I end my turn.
Faces for second, right down the boulevard. Justin Allgaier between Day and Gray going for second.
Allgaier in a great position right here. You can
Gunther,
see that
the giant string bean.
on the bottom of Corey Day is Allgaier has to check up.
Deja vu for Corey Day and Justin Allgaier once again down into one side by side, and Corey trying to clear him the exit. A lot cleaner this time, got away with it.
The skinniest, non-intimidating giant.
Those tires, got 2 tires, and driving through the field, you wonder, could he take the other 2 when they pit at the end of the stage and help their track position to begin stage number 2? Either way, he's driving up through to get some stage points. Alfredo made a pit stop. He too is driving through the field, riding with Sheldon Creed.
Oh, you're not allowed to be in the pit zone.
He did put those tires on, guys, but the net gain is not going to be that much. He was 5th or 6th just before that.
I am my turn.
3rd or 4th, maybe 3rd at best right here.
Brandon Jones leading laps here at Kansas for the 5th consecutive race, and he's going to lead lap 45, which gets him the green and white checkered flag. And the
Gardner, it would probably be good if you had some.
Day was 2nd, Allgaier 3rd. How about Allgaier? Top 5 in every stage this year but 1.
It'd be nice too.
When it comes to scoring,
I've had anything.
Love finishes 4th. Alfredo was 5th on those fresh tires. It was an eventful stage 1 in Kansas, and the winner is Brandon Jones.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through. Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar. Breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Tahini, the irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to tahinas?
When COPD tried to stop you, you kept going.
Give me something.
A 3-in-1 inhaler. Better breathing starting within 5 minutes. And helps prevent flare-ups. Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure
do a
before taking
thing.
it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if a person breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye can occur. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
It does not get much bigger than Talladega.
The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Next Saturday at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific.
The Rooms to Go store-wide mattress sale ends Monday. So go right now for
And
this very
dead.
special offer. Buy a king-size mattress for the price of a queen mattress, starting at $5.95. Choose from 3 great brands: Therapeutic, Sealy Posturepedic, and Tufted Needle. That's a king mattress for the price of a queen, starting at $5.95. Plus, check out our other great mattress buys. Hurry, the Rooms
Well,
to Go
I had a
store-wide
decent
mattress
starter
sale
ham,
ends
but I
Monday.
couldn't use any of
Don't
it.
miss it.
Beaver.
Mom, I got it.
Change happens fast. Lock in your internet price for 5 years and get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
James is a man in love. But he's a man who's been burned by love before. So he believes keeping a close watch on his spending helps him resist temptation. Wells Fargo gets the logic and helps him track spending in their mobile app. However you make money work, you can work with
No,
them.
well, yeah, me.
Keep walking.
I didn't
James.
even full kill.
Keep walking.
Yeah, while you're hitting yourself.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. Progressive Insurance. Get in the savings lane today. Visit progressive.com. And by Experian. Download the free app now. Stage 1 done in Kansas for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. This stage brought to you by Arby's. I'm really curious to see what happens
Give
here
me something
from a
good.
strategy perspective.
I mean,
with
it's
the guys
okay,
that
but
made
it's
pit
not what I
stops there.
want.
Jesse Love took 2. Do they come and get the other 2 for the drivers that came and got 4? Do they stay out? Do they come and pit again and save those scuffs for later? I mean, there's a whole lot of questions to be answered here. What we do know is those drivers that finished at the front and have not yet pitted, they will come here to get 4 tires.
Yeah, for those that may stay out from taking those 4 on that last caution before the stage end, you know, this could be the shortest run of the race in this next stage, essentially. So you have that that's why they took that option most likely. So we'll see if they stick with that. You get the extra track position. You probably expect to lose some of those positions, but it could be a net gain.
The best of the drivers that pitted and took 4 tires there, Anthony Alfredo, who is 5th. So if he stays out, because we anticipate Love, who came and got the 2 tires, is going to come out.
I activate my suckers.
Taking the rights. Anthony Alfredo could be the guy in charge going into stage 2. We'll see what they all do with it.
I think this comes only for these 4 years.
Progressive pit road is open. Alfredo does stay out. Jones and others making pit stops, Dylan.
And Allgaier has fired off tight both of the last couple of runs and said that as he does continue to get tight, the more rear lateral he loses, so they'll go up around on the track bar, more tires and fuel for the seven.
For Brandon Jones, that bright yellow 20 car, he said overall neutral, but did chatter the tires and got tight with that refire. No major adjustments. They'll take tires, but fuel in that machine. You see Corey Day, bottom of your screen, he said it feels fine. Maybe just a little dirty air is causing a slight handling issue. We'll take a chassis adjustment you see right there, as well as air pressure on the 17.
Jesse Love wins the race off Progressive Pit Road because they only took 2 tires here after taking 2 at lap 40. So he goes +3. That's the good news. The bad news is those drivers that pitted with him at lap 40 and got 4 tires stay out here flipping the stage. He'll be behind them on the restart. 9 cars in all stay out, and they had all taken 4 tires at lap 40. Look at this tight coming off the pit lane at Kansas.
Our heart disease and diabetes, our high LDL-C means a heart attack's a real risk. We should ask about Repatha.
You're right.
Repatha plus a statin lowers LDL-C. Do not take
Well, I'm
Repatha
dead.
if you're allergic
I
to it.
got
Serious
fucking
allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site. Ask about Repatha.
At Credit One Bank, we believe anything's possible.
I'm on board! It's freezing. I'm gonna go back to the module.
But leading your team to the championship? Unlikely.
Okay, that's my personal space.
Landing a checkmate against a supercomputer?
And then literally the very first game, I literally got nothing at all in my hands for any of the other games.
Oh, so
gonna believe this. I got this.
But a card with access to exceptional benefits isn't one of them. Welcome to the Credit One Bank American Express Suite. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
What causes a curve down there? Is it Peyronie's disease? Is there somebody I can talk to or help?
I got somebody for that. After this,
I got somebody for that.
Your channel.
I got somebody for that.
You guys got somebody for the cards for a Dexter.
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at GoGetSomebody.com.
Tomorrow, there are tournaments, and then there's the Roth-Holman Doubles Championship. The best bowlers in the world team up for battle. 4 bowlers, 2 teams, with 1 title up for grabs. This is the PBA, tomorrow at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific on the CW.
After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. All firms are not the same. The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan.
Oh, bad news, guys. They've discontinued my cologne.
It just smells so good. I got more bad news. Xfinity is now half our price.
That can't be right.
It is. Plus, they're giving people a mobile line free for a year.
Hey, Nat, are you open to feedback?
Yep.
Okay, let's pitch on a better deal. Go.
Bag of cash giveaway, unmarked bills.
All counterfeit.
Love it.
Is that legal?
I didn't even put any of
Switch
those
to Xfinity for fiber-powered Wi-Fi and mobile at half the price.
Morgan & Morgan is not only America's largest injury firm, we're also the only injury firm in the world with lawyers licensed in all 50 states. With billions recovered for clients, we're everywhere for everyone. Injured, there's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
The Rooms to Go store-wide mattress sale ends Monday, so go right now for this very special offer. Buy a king-size mattress for the price of a queen mattress, starting at $5.95. Choose from 3 great brands: Therapeutic, Sealy Posturepedic, and Tuft & Needle. That's a king mattress for the price of a queen, starting at $5.95. Plus, check out our other great mattress buys. Hurry, the Rooms to Go store-wide mattress sale ends Monday. Don't miss it.
Hi there, I'm Lauren Pastrana.
And I'm Tony DeCople.
Join us for CBS News Miami weeknights starting at 5.
And then catch me on the CBS Evening News on CBS Miami every weeknight, 6:30.
Back to Kansas and awaiting the start of stage 2. Austin Hill has been checked and released from the infield care center. We heard the radio said you'll remember that with the 2 car, but what are your thoughts on how you were raced and ultimately the end result?
Well, I didn't see the replay until just now, and I could only go off at the time what my spotter Derek Nealon was telling me. And you know, at first he was like, "All right, he's tight on your door, but you still have air." And then coming off the floor, watching the replay back, I mean, he just turned left and put it right on my door. I don't know anyone that can save a car when they don't have any air on their right rear. So these aren't cup cars. I'm not sure. You know, he was going to have the run down the front stretch anyways, being on the outside lane like he was.
Well, shit.
And we could have just raced it out a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of dumbfounded a little bit with how that just all transpired. I mean, I thought we were racing each other really well, and it's a bummer for our Chevrolet because we've needed to bounce back. We've been so bad these last several weeks.
Who the hell is that boost?
I thought Kansas was a place that we could go up there and run inside the top 5 and have a shot at the win. And
it was some musket motherfucker.
We were probably 1 or 2 adjustments away of being
yeah,
really
that fucker
good.
right there on the ramp.
Just unfortunate, especially when you have a run-in with your teammate. Out of everybody on the racetrack, I would expect a little more room out of the 2 car than the rest of the field. But oh well, we'll go to Talladega. We'll work together as teammates. Go try to win that one and go from there. It's all good.
Thanks, Austin.
Well, we said it. I mean, your teammate's either the easiest guy to race or the hardest. And I agree 100% with what Austin Hill said there. I mean, Jesse needed to give him just a little bit more room. I thought etiquette was a great way of explaining that. If it was coming down to the last lap of a stage, if it was the last lap of the race, you expect that to happen. But 38 laps in, you expect a little bit of room, and Jesse would expect the same thing in return.
And what Austin said there, where he's like, Jesse would have had the run anyway. Being on the outside, that's what made it such a perplexing move, that you would get onto his door like that. Fucking obviously it resulted in Austin spinning out.
Getting ready for the restart in stage 2. First 8 cars pitted at lap 40 and got 4 tires. They stayed out when the stage wrapped in stage 1. Jesse Love got those 2 tires. He's restarting 9th. Brandon Jones restarts from 10th, won the race on pit road, and they were dancing through the Poet restart
It was
zone.
a big checkup on the outside lane there. It was like Alfredo didn't quite get going when everyone expected it. Harrison Burton had a big checkup and it accordion through the whole backside of the field. We saw cars getting out of line, somehow all got away with it.
Yeah, and I want you to pay attention. If you see a race for the lead right here on the front, but if you watch back 8 or 10 cars, these guys that have tires, the difference in speed, not just of those cars, but also with a little bit fresher tires, these guys will be going as wide as they can. Wayne Byron going up, trying to get by Anthony Alfredo.
But Jed Burton hanging tough in that inside lane. Alfredo trying to get the race lead. Brandon Jones on 4 fresh tires has led the most laps tonight. Couple of laps into the stage under green. Here comes the 20. He is strong. Going to second. He'll probably have the lead by the time we get to the start-finish line.
Yeah, and the strategy of the 88, they wanted to get out in front, maybe build a 1 or 2 second lead, but you see right now the fastest car on the track, Brandon Jones, right behind him with better tires.
He didn't quite get there by the start-finish line. I'm glad I didn't bet the over-under. But here he is off of turn 2, looking for the top spot, going after 2017 champion William Byron.
And the right side of your screen is 3 wide, 2 rows there for 1 second. Just a gaggle of cars all going in different places right now. With Brent Cruz on the top side, Corey Day on the bottom, as Brandon Jones down the inside.
I meant the next time around at the start-finish line. Brandon Jones back in the race lead and in control, maybe. Boy, I'll tell you, Byron not giving it up in the 88.
Yeah, Jones has the better tires, has the grip, finally is able to clear him right here. Byron fought back hard on the outside being the preferred groove at this track so far throughout this race. Gosh, listen to the throttle again of that 20 car Brandon Jones. You hear him just a little lift on entry and then able to roll right back.
Doesn't even sound like Kansas to me. Every time we've come here, usually in the fall, September, it can be so hot and slick.
Oh, big damage, big damage. Oh, big damage.
17 of Corey Day just in his left rear a little bit. This is all these cars we saw that were 3 abreast for a while. Multiple corners.
Those 2 tires that he came down and got, you know, that call may end up being really positive for them as he works his way to 3rd around Alfredo.
And Adam, I think you're a great play-by-play, but your crew chiefing skills, the fact that you called that, said they were going to come back in and get the lefts, and that's what happened, that might be the highlight of my race.
face so I was channeling my inner Danny down with Sound Gear. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has the solution. Scan the QR code to learn more at soundgear.com. Turn it up.
Yeah.
Toyota out front, and you got another joint in the highlight reel, almost sideways there. In fact, he was sideways talking about the 19 of Brent Cruz.
So everything we described about what happened, Austin Hill and Jesse Love, Brent Cruz, you just watched him learn that in real time when they take the air off your right rear. What happens? He got loose off of 4, gathered it up perfectly. It's all part of the learning at mile and a half in this highly aero-intensive racing that you're just constantly trying to evaluate your aero position in relation to other cars. You see here, not quite losing off the right rear, but as he has to pinch off the corner there as Corey Day is coming down, it just makes the right rear kick out.
But
Dragon capture.
Devil wave. He had one on his outside hand, also one right up behind him. It's a terrible position to be put in, and you just got to have your guard up in that position.
Brandon Jones has led 31 laps tonight. His advantage right now, almost a full second over second place William Byron. Here's 20 radio.
How's the wind gusts right here? Stronger than it's been. I'm still on my way to the corner. Just still like we're a little insecure all the way through.
Hear him talking about the wind.
Thank God.
Anytime I see an onboard, I watch the steering wheel. You see him take a little peek in the rearview mirror, and if you watch him turn into the corner, there's no counter steer to the right. Hearing roll out of the throttle, he's rolling back into the throttle right now. He's just feeding that car. It's like the car's turning really well. It's not too loose. It's not tight because he's not having to roll out of the throttle on exit. He looks very relaxed inside of the car. So we get a little bit of a look here at the flag. Typically a flag blows in that direction, makes you loose into turn 3. Kim, do you have more than 20?
What the fuck is he doing there?
And now the Wheeling caution lights are on. We'll get with Kim in a moment. It's yellow number 5 of the night. Anthony Alfredo.
Stay up.
Into the wall.
It looked like he has a right front down there. This happened down the front stretch.
That's
I'm not sure what maybe precipitated before I saw him getting the outside wall on the front stretch.
Alfredo was 10th. Had made that strategy call to lead us back to the green to begin stage 2. Tough night for Viking. Second lap of the race. Parker Retzloff caught up, got damaged, and Alfredo, who was trying to make something happen, a tire issue, and he goes into the wall.
You see it go down right there.
Trying to take a dump there for a second.
Fly out on the front stretch. Worst, one of the worst spots for the right front to go down through the trial right there. There was about a lap prior, the 87
Wait, he was standing like, what the fuck?
He got to pit lane. I don't know if maybe there was debris on the track or something. He could have there.
Stephanie McMahon.
I think the 87 was maybe blowing up and had an engine issue, so possibly something that Alfredo ran over. Just in the way that tire just went on him down the front stretch. Here you see the 87 Austin Green on pit road. That happened just about a lap prior, where the 87 had some smoke coming out of the rear, so just really unfortunate for Anthony Alfredo. It seems like he's had so much speed this year, but they can't seem to catch a break in this 96 car in terms of getting results.
Well, and I looked at the updated standings as we were racing on track, and with the other drivers who had issues tonight, he had worked his way up 13th, 14th, right in that area just outside that chase cutoff line, and I felt like maybe tonight is the night they're on the other side of the bad luck, and maybe they get themselves right back in the game. And unfortunately, they have an issue, and now Austin Green, whose dad David won here in 2003, has climbed from his race car 87 done for the night. So it was a gear issue. We're getting a report for Austin Green in the 87. The tire for the 96 also saw Blake Lothian in the 35. off the pace. He was having a brake problem.
Well, if he had a brake rotor problem,
be the issue
that
right
would
there.
be exactly what I was the issue with Anthony Alfredo. That'll cut a tire down to me, especially if they're hot. It's so unfortunate,
got a
Booker, you mentioned
very
that.
manly-
You see the damage.
Again, this is the worst case scenario. You get back out there and then the fender.
You put on your pace and you get back to the apron.
Other suspension bits might be rubbing against that tire, and now you blow out another one. That just compounds the issue.
Lesser Dragon.
The Whelen caution lights are on. What you're seeing on the
Dragon
track
treasure.
right now is the same Whelen emergency warning technology used by police, fire, and EMS vehicles across America. Trusted every day to protect those who protect us. You know, the caution here comes out at an interesting
A little bit
time.
more if you need to.
25 laps to go in the stage. I'm guessing, given where we're at with the tires, everybody hangs here and doesn't make a pit stop.
Holy crap.
We'll follow up with all that.
Well, you're the crew chief now.
Yeah, we return. Underway at Kansas, midway through stage number 2, Brandon Jones has been outstanding so far. He leads right now.
Yep, perfect. See, just fine.
Need parts
Well,
fast?
that's
O'Reilly Auto Parts is fast. Need
Those
them
famous
now?
potato chips, huh?
We've got now. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. We're O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Look at Amy, working hard now so that future Amy can buy her very own boat.
Wait, sorry, the boat's great, but am I wearing culottes?
Oh, you love your culottes.
It's lemonade o'clock. What did I just say? Cheers o'clock. Ew.
Here's to protecting your boat and RV 24/7 as part of your home and auto bundle.
So I like hang out with my insurance guy?
Oh, yeah. You two have a podcast and everything.
O'Reilly Auto Parts made in Japan? Okay.
One plate. In here, as many plates as you want. Plates and plates and plates and plates and plates and plates of protein. Out there, teeny tiny shrimp.
But in here, big butterfly shrimp.
In here, you have a choice. Out there, madness.
Wearing regular shoes feels this cramped. For glide step, wide fit, hands-free Skechers slip-ins feel like this. The Skechers slip-ins just step in, no bending down, no touching my shoes. Try wide fit Skechers slip-ins.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through. Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
With SafeLight, you can get that fixed now and pay later.
Fixed now, pay later?
SafeLight offers flexible payment options and anywhere mobile service, so you can get it fixed here, or here, and pay later. Go to safelight.com today.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace. Christopher David Bell, he's 4 years old.
Bell has driven to victory. That
Oh.
is for $1 billion.
When every mile matters, where will your journey take you?
Closed captioning for today's race brought to you by Tableau TV. Pay once, watch forever. And some kind of race. On this Saturday evening in Kansas City, Kansas, for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. The one thing that really has not caught us off guard, Brandon Jones out front. I mean, we've referenced his success here tonight, trying to bank Kyle Busch for most wins all time at this track in this series. That would be 4, and we got a few takers coming down. A couple of guys that had good track position. Sam Mayer was 11th, making a pit stop. Here's Kim.
Yeah, Sam Mayer saying we're just a little free overall. The higher we won, the freer we are. They were optimistic, though, about this race. This is their Vegas car. They had a great race in Vegas. In fact, they said this car has been great to us. So Sam Mayer taking service right now.
I wonder what to try.
It's on right side tires. And we're still cleaning up the racetrack, so we're going to step aside. 6 cars came down and made pit stops there. Going to be inside of 20 laps to go in stage 2 when we return to the green flag here in the Heartland.
To Haggerty, it's obvious. One of these cars is not like the others. It's harder to operate, but easier to enjoy. You use it less, but you love it more. And if something goes wrong, it's a lot harder to replace. It's not your everyday car, so don't pay more for everyday insurance. Pay a better price for better coverage from Haggerty. Quote today at Haggerty.com.
Can you hear it? Griddle season's on. National Griddle Week is here and you don't want to miss it. You'll love breakfast, lunch, and dinner all on a Blackstone. Cook anything, anytime, anywhere with America's best-selling griddle. Go to your nearest Blackstone retailer or blackstoneproducts.com and celebrate National Griddle Week with Blackstone.
Tahini, irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to tahini?
When we started Allegiance, we were shocked to learn how many American flags are actually made overseas.
If there's one thing that deserves to be made here in America, it should start with the American flag.
At Allegiance, we do it differently. Flags 100% made in America by Americans with American materials.
Join our pledge to make the American flag truly American.
Visit showallegiance.com to get your high-quality American flag today. That's showallegiance.com.
At Ace, we know not all paint is created equal. So to do it right, start with exceptional paint that's designed to last. Only Ace has this collection of premium brands like Benjamin Moore, Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines, and Clark & Kensington. And your local Ace has premium service and quality paint that stand up to the test of time. With gallons of paint like Royal, starting at only $29.99. And right now, get 20% off gallons of select Benjamin Moore interior paint.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Tonight's round 2 and the dash for cash in 2026. These 3 drivers in a good spot right now. All guy who won it last week at Bristol. Creed inside the top 10 after starting in the back. Brent Cruz doing a nice job. Eligible for the first time. He is 8th, making his first Kansas appearance. And now we get to our golden moment, brought to you by Golden Corral. And it features the other driver that came in looking for the $100,000 second lap of the race. And Carson Quapple up and over.
Just a vicious, hellacious-looking wreck. Tumbling down the backstretch. Hard hits right here, and the suspension is compromised. Ends up on his lid, but most importantly, right there, gets out of it.
Safety crews did an outstanding job of executing the plan, getting that car turned over, and as you saw, Carson able to climb from his Chevrolet and walk away.
Look here, so you see Brandon Jones. William Byron took the outside. That gave Jesse Love the front row here on the restart.
You know, they played that strategy. Two tires at lap 40, right side tires at lap 40, came back at lap 49, got left side tires. It's netted him some track position. He's appeared to have a really good car, good history at this track. I'm anxious to see what he can do with Brandon Jones on the front row here.
And I've been impressed with Byron on those. Well, but what I want you to watch on this restart is if we're through the middle of 1 and 2 though. That 20 car so
Kinda
fast
funny how
right through the middle, able to gas it up. Clear him. Byron's gonna have a run here. Does he do anything with it? He's gonna get to the inside now of Love, heading down into turn 3 and trying to clear him.
Restarts at Kansas, the land of opportunity.
Byron sent it off in there and then slid up in front of Jesse Love and is able to maintain that second place position.
And for Jesse Love, that was the best you could hope for. You were hoping to clear Byron, most likely stayed in front of him, but wasn't able to do that. Slotting back into third is just no gain, essentially, from the restart, so perfect situation for him considering his time situation.
Corey Day strong early, trying to make his way back up after losing track position in that cycle of stops, riding with Creed. A little shot to the tail side from Justin Allgaier. These drivers racing from 5th on back.
You heard the RPMs rise there just for a millisecond. They got the tires are off the ground.
Hey, look right in front of this group. Sammy Smith has worked his way to 4th very quietly. Started 14th, finished 4th in this race last fall. The 8 is a player right now, but under attack.
I want you to go to bed.
Continues his drive to the front.
Corey Day committed to running that really high line through 1 and 2 and then turning down, trying to exit just a little bit straighter. You see Creed doing the exact opposite. He's committed to the bottom, trying to get to the inside of Sammy Smith, who you just referenced.
We haven't quite seen anyone actually run on the walls we've seen here in the past. I think the cooler temperatures maybe take away the advantage that would have if we get into a longer run in stage 3. I expect it here as Sheldon ships it into 1.
Wow, did you see Day? He was all over the place.
But I was going to say that if the outside running the wall does come in sort of on the longer run, take a look at Sheldon Creed. He'll most likely be the first one to try and do that because he's so good at running the wall.
Corey Day tried to get to the inside of Sammy Smith right there, but just doesn't have the grip. You see he's going to move up and block Allgaier now. He's lost his momentum. Going to go back to the top, try to get some speed built up down the backstretch. Brandon Jones, meanwhile, is just checked out on these guys, running 2 to 3 tenths a lap quicker.
Brent Cruz making it 3 wide, driving up the middle. Got to give a pop to Dean Thompson.
3 wide this whole race.
Every time we say Brent Cruz, it's followed by 3 wide.
But you know what? Dean Thompson having a good night in the 26. We've talked about Sam Hunt Racing and their struggles this year, but Dean has been really good at this track. Top 10 here last
Go to bed. Leave the shit alone.
Episode here. Gray, Day, and Allgaier riding that outside lane.
Yeah, Justin was able to get to the outside. Wow. Corey Day on the exit of 4. Carry that momentum down the backstretch. Those two almost collide. Here on the exit of 2. Corey Day might have clipped the wall right here on the exit of turn 4. The lap before.
What a fuck to bed.
That'll be a third one in this race.
That was more than a kiss, just so we're clear. That was more of a little bit of contact. And then
here just tries to slot behind the 7.
Big.
It looked right
Justin's
here.
Wow, that was impressive. Super loose on the exit.
Click on a game.
You know, similar situation in how you come off that corner to what we saw from Quapple and Byron earlier in the race in terms of the radius condenses off of turn 2, and so it funnels cars running the bottom and the outside together. As you saw there, as Corey just trying to slot in behind the 7.
Yeah, Parker, you mentioned the top not coming in, but as I watch Brandon Jones, he's one of the only cars that can run that little bit higher line, does turn down a little bit on exit, but he's able to do that on both ends and carry good speed there. It's like these other guys, just the balance of their car isn't where they need to be to run that line.
And the guy we're on board with right now doesn't need
Ain't nobody coming home.
Flying around the bottom. Sheldon Creed, who's the second
Ain't nobody to come home.
That last lap with a pass.
Well, I think he probably wants to be higher, but that's, you know, he's having to try to pass Byron right now. The sun playing a huge role in this too. I don't know if you noticed that in the middle of 3 and 4, these guys have clear visors on because we're going to end at night. So you got this transition, this weird transition period of day to night.
Look at our Mobile One leaderboard. Going to be 10 laps to go, stage 2. Brandon Jones in charge. Closing on 50 laps led in this one, won the opening stage. William Byron, that contact early, was second, but he's going to lose that spot to Sheldon Creed, who comes through in the 0-0. 0-0 on those better tires, and that might be starting to show something late in the run as well. Love hanging in 4th, Sammy Smith in the top 5, and Brent Cruz gets a bit of it there. That too more than a kiss.
Ooh, that
right in front of
that was a pretty good hit right there. That could have done some damage to the rear suspension of that car. You see Creed's committed to the bottom. He actually got by Byron. I thought he would go and run the top immediately, but he likes the way that car feels. And as you listen to the throttle of this 0-0 car versus Brandon Jones, the top versus the bottom.
Well, right is on cue. He goes to the top.
There you go.
For you.
He's moving around trying to find the grip he wants. But when he's on the bottom, you hear him out of the throttle a lot more than what we saw from Brandon Jones. Let's see what he does down here in 3 and 4. Commits to the bottom. You're going to kind of roll into the throttle. He's got some clean air right now. He would use more throttle than he did a few laps ago.
And he was 0.2 a lap faster than Brandon Jones on that last lap and was the fastest car on that lap right there.
We're going to have a race here before long. See some of these guys, tracks changing, who's making the right adjustments to their cars.
I just go to last year. So many times we saw this at Las Vegas earlier this season on a 1.5 miles. We get a little bit amped up on who the best cars are, stage 1 and stage 2, but there's such short stints compared to what you see in the final stage of a 300-mile, 1.5 mile race. Last year, Jones came on in the final stage to win it, but he's been dominant stage 1 and stage 2 tonight. An advantage of 2.5 seconds with 7 laps to go in our second run of the evening. Jesse Love able to get by to 3rd.
Big wiggle. That throws some blocks there off of 2.
His dad.
William Byron.
You know, the good thing for both those drivers, they're going to be level on tires in another 6 laps with everybody else. There was some strategy there at the end of stage 1, what everybody had in stage 2, but everybody going to be back playing the same game when we wrap up this second stage.
And Jesse Love is going to love that because he's absolutely sliding all over the place as he's trying to hold off William Byron, who goes to the outside here. Can he get to his right rear? Not quite. But that you see the hands inside the race car there for Jesse Love. It's been the same story off of turn 4 and turn 2 on this lap, just sliding that right rear.
Well, you referenced earlier Creed being the fastest car on the track. Now, the fastest car on the track has been that 7 of Justin Allgaier behind. He's caught these guys, but they're running the line that he needs. Allgaier's car, though, if we get a long run, the 7 is really fast here.
4 champs in the field tonight, 3 of them right here. Love won it all last year, 2017. William Byron got it done driving for Junior Motorsports. Of course, Justin Allgaier won the title in 2024. They're 3rd, 4th, and 5th on track as we get an update on race leader Brandon Jones out front with 4 to go in the stage, Kim.
That's right, Adam. Let's get a Toyota driver update. Brandon Jones winning stage 1, trying to sweep the stages and win stage 2. And crew chief Sam McCauley said there was a concerted effort this year to be better early in the race, and that's shown up. They have around double the stage points this year than they earned this time last year. Again, looking for the stage 2 win, but maybe a slight problem. Some debris on the grill. Listen to the in-car communication from Brandon.
See if it keeps climbing or not. It's not huge, but see if it keeps climbing. We're holding right here for now.
And that's the indication that it's not going up in terms of the water temperature on the engine. And he mentions 260 because all the teams have, especially the different manufacturers, have levels that they start to get more and more concerned as Byron's having a bit of an issue there. 260 isn't quite there. Once you get above 270 for sure, an extended period of time that can do serious damage to the engine.
Now, the good news is, I mean, you got just a couple of laps to go in the stage. So, I mean, if you can withstand that, get back, wipe the debris off when you make your pit stop.
Byron, you saw him get super loose, gets up into the wall right there. Sammy Smith gets his inside. I don't know if he has a tire going down. It looked to me like almost had a soft tire as he drove in, but he's still able to maintain decent speed right here. That other Hinder car, Corey Day, I saw him around the bottom a second ago. Another one of those cars that looks really good on the long run if we get into this final stage. See what the 17 can do.
Harrison Burton, one of those drivers that made a pit stop when the caution came out at lap 68. He's worked his way up to 8th in the running order. Sam Mayer is 10th. He came down and got 2 tires in that cycle of stops when those drivers came down. Corey Day flirting with the wall again. Final lap, stage 2.
He's fun to watch.
Oh my God.
He's a wheelman.
Unbelievable.
It's awesome.
Well, and I think
anytime you put a camera on that car, something is occurring.
Yeah, he does so well at these tracks where you have to move around. I feel like that's fits kind of what he's grown up doing with the sprint cars and searching for grip, never being content with what you have. See, Brandon Jones is going to get that off of his grill right here before he comes down.
Yeah, he'll do that, and then he'll take the green and white checkered flag. Stage sweep for Brandon Jones. Only second time in his career he's done that. Did it in 2020 at Fontana. Good race here for fifth in the stage. Day finishing in front of Sammy Smith. Creed got to second after starting in the rear. He gets stage points in both stages. Allgaier top 5 in another stage. Love on those 2 tires finished fourth. Great city in our nation's heartland, Kansas City. We're racing on the Kansas side tonight, and it's been the Brandon Jones Show.
Even if you have moderate to severe eczema, you can feel the rhythm, feel the flow. And Dupixent helps you feel the heal. It helps calm a key source of inflammation under the skin that can cause eczema. Some adults saw fast itch relief after the first dose, and long-lasting clear skin at 1 year. Many even saw 90% clear skin. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Stay ahead of eczema and help heal your skin from within. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent today.
Tajin, the irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salts, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to Tajin it?
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. With Skyrizi, feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks. Many people were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Haven't you ever made a mistake you wanted to forget about?
What about you've mentioned being married before?
Find out why he's really here. I told you not to leave.
Okay, your home, auto, and business vehicle are all protected with Progressive. Nice. It gets a bit overwhelming running a business and a family. Ooh, sounds like someone could use a vacation. A what? A vacation. Like taking a break from the stresses of life and work. Oh, like when I'm logging everyone's hours so I get to sit for a while. No. Oh, like when I'm making a delivery in my van and a song comes on that I like. You know. So like when I take my work van to the car wash and it's all quiet in that tunnel for like 5 minutes. No, it's like when you go away and you take pictures and I don't know, I've never been on one.
Mom, I got it.
Oh, hey.
Ouch.
Change happens fast. Lock in your internet price for 5 years and get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
There I was, enjoying my flight. No food, no energy, but suddenly I found bucked up energy drinks and protein drinks that were insanely delicious. I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving. But, like all good things, my time on the island was coming to an end. Although I miss that island, I still feel like $1 million.
As we head into this final stage, it's time to refuel, and Arby's has got you covered with a $7.99 meat and 3 box that's loaded with all your Arby's favorites, your choice of sandwich, mozzarella sticks, curly fries, a peach cobbler roll, and a small drink. Scan the QR code to order now on the Arby's app. Arby's, we have the meats. I said off the top, the sun's going down in Kansas City, Kansas, and it's still going down.
It's beautiful.
It
Cars
is.
sliding around a Midwest track, the sun setting. It's poetic. Look at that. Oh.
Hey, look at this. We referenced the fact that Brandon Jones has swept the stages. That's not necessarily a good thing. It's happened 4 times already this year. Allgaier did it at Las Vegas. Larson has done it twice. Corey Day at Rockingham. But I will tell you, in none of those situations did that driver go on and win at the end of the night. We'll see what Brandon Jones has here tonight.
But at least 2 of the 4 did win a race this year. So it is a good sign that you're running well.
Absolutely. Yeah. You take that over the other, right?
That's right.
All right, we're going to open progressive pit road here. Jones leading them down. What's happening, Dylan Welch?
Yeah, 7 of Allgaier. He's just been okay tonight. He asked for some more right rear security and better fire off. They're going to make an air pressure change on all 4 corners to help his front turn and rear stick. Kim?
Well, Dylan, for the stage sweeper, Brandon Jones, he said when the wind died down, the car started to come to me, but he said same trends as before, starts to go tight, and then you see Sheldon Creed in the double zero at the very bottom. He said, I'm good, but I could be a little better if I had more right rear stick, center off. I'm just too free to commit to the throttle, so they'll try and give a little security with an air pressure adjustment. 4 fresh Goodyear tires to no go fuel.
Road's advantage, name of the game last year when Brandon Jones won here. In control coming in, and once again the pit crew does their job. Race off progressive pit road. Creed is second, Love +1, Allgaier lost 1, +2 for Taylor Gray.
You know, paying less for less ain't a good deal. It's just less, but when you pay less and you get more, that's a good deal. And that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started, back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Straightforward, always. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices.
Switch to Straight Talk Wireless, and now plans starting at just $25 a month. Official partner of NASCAR.
At least SafeLight can come to you for free.
They can come to me for free?
That's right. SafeLight can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want at no additional cost. For free mobile service, go to safelight.com.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp. What? Add a lobster tail and you're pushing $50. Really?
But here, it's only $7.99.
And here we're balling.
It's actually fire.
What is?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fireballing.
And Doug.
Thank you both for coming in. I'm a bit worried about Doug Jr. I know how important Liberty Mutual is to your family.
Not customized car insurance to safety.
Ain't nothing safe for safety. Right. Well, Doug Jr. keeps writing this.
This Jr.
That's really the only...
Well, at least he spelled it right?
I should have forgot to take it out.
Only pay what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you have symptoms, be bold and ask your healthcare provider about Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for schizophrenia. Cobenfy was created with a different approach in mind and delivered improvement in schizophrenia symptoms overall. Plus, in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take if allergic to Cobenfy, have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow angle glaucoma. Serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder.
Imagine what could be. Cobenfy.
Covered. Is this you? Yeah, it's my new RAV4. Do you think RAV stands for Rugged Adventure Vehicle? Whoa, dude! I feel like it's the Ridiculous Acceleration Vehicle. Isn't it the Recreational Activity Vehicle? I guess it could mean anything you want. Oh yeah? What else you got? Toyota. Let's go places.
This is Arby's new French Dip Royale. One bite of the melty provolone, caramelized onions, and steak seasoning will have you say, "Hello, Your Royal Highness."
Arby's, we have the meat.
Christopher David Bell, he's 4 years old.
Bell has driven to victory. That check is for $1 million.
journey take you.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Getting ready for the final stage in Kansas. Now we get a replay brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com.
Yeah, and we've talked about the 20 pit crew all night long, but I want to give Brandon Jones some love right here. As we watch Allgaier coming in, stall, little gingerly coming in. They're talking about the brake pedals being slow. They had an issue on the left front, and then Jones, watch that right front tire. Lock up, that gives the changer a read on the lug nut. Not only his placement stop, but the speed he had getting onto that stall.
There's multiple phases to pit road. There's drive time. That means the driver's time down through the stage to getting to the stall. There's the entry into the stall speed-wise, and then there's the stop and the exit portion. The 20 team is nailing every part of it.
Restart on the way. Let's go to the CW garage and Carla.
Yeah, Adam, and Kansas is just one of those tracks where Brandon Jones knows other drivers are watching him, really studying how he runs. He said it's fun, but also comes with a need for self-awareness because he does understand this place so well. He said, I may know the different lanes and how they change throughout the run, but I also can't get lazy with that information. He said when other drivers ask, he said, as hard as it is, I'm actually honest about the keys to this place because I still understand that it's up to them to execute. And he said that's a team effort to try and execute at Kansas, which the 20 team, as we can tell throughout the race, has done a pretty good job.
Well, they've been incredible, and they sweep the stages, so he's maxed out tonight when it comes to stage points. Allgaier does it again, hitting 16. Top 5 in both stages. Good effort for Corey Day. Love and Creed doing some positive things in that regard as well. As we anticipate the restart, we remind you closed captioning for today's race. Brought to you by Tableau TV. Pay once, watch forever. Facing penalties, Josh Williams, 92, team over the wall too soon. Same for Jeb Burton in the 27, equipment violation, Nathan Burton, the 42, uncontrolled tire for Josh Balicki. Those drivers coming from the back.
And the sun is finally gone. We're under the lights. This may be entirely different than what we've seen these first 2 stages.
Brandon Jones closing on 70 laps led, has swept the stages. Can he finish the deal?
Run the video call
Final
back, bitch.
stage off and rolling. Here comes the 20 in control again.
Yeah, you better. I'm on my DH right now. I'll call you on the fucking shit.
Better get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I mean, event coming back up. Point, bitch.
I am.
Middle is Sheldon Creed, and once again, center corner off.
Also, Raccoon, highest qualifying track this car once again.
Look at the momentum that Creed's gonna
Are
have
you
on the
surprised?
front.
No, not really.
In front of Jones right here.
I am beginning to see this as a norm.
Like, if it wasn't for that he just straight up sucks at Bristol, like, if you take Bristol out, he's been the best trackhouse car all season.
Yep. Alright, I will probably pitch it sooner rather than later.
Allgaier around his teammate, 7 going around the 8 of Sammy Smith. Corey Day getting impatient. Sam Mayer there in the 41. And Brent Cruz in his first appearance at Kansas continues to hang inside the top 10.
17 car looks like it struggles just a little bit on this restart. So I saw him give a shot to Sammy Smith down the backstretch, but then trying to run that top, just not able to carry the momentum that the shorter distance around the bottom these guys have. See, he's now moved down, kind of running the middle.
Oh, wow! There goes Sammy Smith. Day sideways as well. Ryan Seed goes for a ride.
Sammy Smith, Corey Day,
Minimal damage.
Ryan Seed, oh,
Number 7 is the Wheeler caution lights illuminate one more time.
Doesn't look like too much damage to the 8. I know the 17.
Definite right front.
A little bit of, right front fender damage. They're going to have to address that. Gosh, when you come to a track this fast, so much throttle time, all that arrow is massive.
Oh, God.
8 consecutive top 10s for Corey Day. And coming to a place where you felt like he would be really good, just thinking about his history and what he's done on the 1.5 miles.
But those noses, it's
ain't nothing on the screen.
Those can pop out. You know, it's pushed in now. We'll see what they can do. I I mentioned Corey struggling around the top to carry that momentum, and then he'd run the middle. He had a really good run through the middle of 1 and 2 and got to the inside of the 8.
Well, he's been so fast, and I think he was getting slightly impatient there behind the 8. They had a very close clear off a 2 for Sammy Smith in front there down the back stretch, and then they got close again down the front stretch, and then it looked like Corey here, as we take a look back, just gets to that left rear, which is a super vulnerable place for the car that you get close to, and Sammy just loses all the air on that rear spoiler when he gets the air packed on the left rear. Gets sideways.
What?
Looked like they were going to drive each other into the wall, but got detached.
You see Corey Day get to his inside. Just right here. Damage. I mean, just barely makes contact. But the 8's in a vulnerable position right there at the exit of the corner.
And it starts with the air packing there in that left rear and removing the air from the rear spoiler where the 8 starts to get sideways, and then the hit there, you see that finishes him off.
Look who comes through. 28 of Kyle Sieg inside the top 10. There's an awesome story to tell in the final stage of Kansas.
Closed captioning for today's race is brought to you by Tableau TV. Pay once, watch forever.
Whether I'm at the racetrack, garage, or at home, Tableau lets me watch, pause, and record live TV, so I never miss a moment. It's my favorite way to watch TV.
With SafeLight, you can get that fixed now and pay later.
Fix now, pay later?
SafeLight offers flexible payment options and anywhere mobile service, so you can get it fixed here, or here, and pay later. Go to safelight.com today.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
At Ace, we know not all paint is created equal. So to do it right, start with exceptional paint that's designed to last. Only Ace has this collection of premium brands like Benjamin Moore, Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines, and Clark & Kensington. And your local Ace has premium service and quality paint that stand up to the test of time. With gallons of paint like Royal, starting at only $29.99. And right now, get 20% off gallons of select Benjamin Moore interior paint.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Colonel knew folks hated Mondays, so he made
Banana.
sure Tuesdays were finger-licking good with 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders for just $10. It's TGI Tuesday. $10, 8 pieces, one big deal. KFC $10 Tuesdays.
Spring outfit's so good. My family was on time for once. I'm still recovering.
Go retro.
Kohl's styles make spring a breeze. Start your outfits with the season's best shoe sale. Then complete the look with 15% off at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
New Game Plus has no business making Grace's dish towel smell this good. Especially with how her husband uses them. Wow. Yeah, how you like them towels? Our greatest scent ever, now with odor fighting power. New Game Plus with Oxy.
He's still dueling.
That's right, Mom and Dad. My new boyfriend rides a motorcycle.
So did
It's
your
just a
fucking up?
cruiser for unwinding on the weekends. Protected by America's #1 motorcycle insurance.
How responsible.
Very
Yeah,
sensible.
because it looks like your
And he has
camera's
a
constantly
tattoo.
loading. I can't even hear you on it
Temporary
anymore.
for my niece. She insisted.
Oh, that's cute. Well, guess what, Mom? I chopped my hair
Yeah,
off.
it just failed to start camera.
Stand corrected. It's lovely. No, it's not.
For cute.
Very in right now.
It's my rough and double little girl.
The
I
fastest
bet-
growing
because
cable
you can't
news
even see this,
network
can you?
in all of television is News Nation. News Nation respects all Americans.
Well,
it is news for all Americans.
That's cool. Something must have
Find
fucked up
News
somewhere.
Nation on your
So I guess
screen.
it's not going to work,
Go to
I guess.
newsnationnow.com.
Close to avenging us record.
You know, tonight marks only the second
What?
time the O'Reilly Auto Parts
I'm
Series.
close to
has
You could really watch
raced under
highlights
the
or something
lights
during the
in
event and
Kansas.
get figured out in time.
But with that sun going down and this
We'll
sunset
try again
looking like
when
that,
you
we
join.
need to do
Well,
it
yeah,
more often.
we'll see you
That
later,
is
but
just
we'll try this tomorrow. Try to video
We're getting
call
the
this
juice
people
here.
for WrestleMania tomorrow.
Do that with 96 laps to go. Going to be 95 to go, so we're
Oh, yeah,
past
that's right.
halfway.
I'll see you back at the
restart.
or I'll see you back.
Front row Jones and Creed.
Or I'll join here. Whatever.
And really one of the first times that we're going to see Brandon Jones on the inside lane in this race. He's had the option to be in the outside, taken almost every restart.
Justin Allgaier coming from row 3 here, Dylan.
Yeah, that's right. Officially going to roll off 5th, but here is some start key radio communication between he and crew chief Andrew Overstreet just a moment ago.
Shake it off. You're the veteran. For all the
bad ones you have. You've won us 2 races already this year on restarts.
Yeah,
I have no problem with you trying different stuff. I know you're the best guy out here. Do you save that Taylor Swift reference for Kansas City or what? I'm too old to be listening to Taylor Swift, bud. I hear you, bud.
You did not top that front cut.
Well, and that's good,
No,
right? They're having fun. They're running 5th, and Andrew.
I said it's good
I
you
talked
had
to him early this year about just being
their
the
holy-
encourager for Justin, and,
I
and
would
that's something
attribute
that
it
he's
for
very
trying.
cognizant of every weekend. Andrew said in the past he's tried to be the guy that's kind of hard on people to motivate him, and just hasn't really worked for him. So you hear the encouragement there. That's worked for them so far this year, and keeping it up again today.
Yeah, he's won a third of the races this year. And
done well.
And when you've had a night that you're frustrated with and you've scored 16 stage points and you got a very good chance to win this one, I would say that's a good all night.
And Justin's considered one of the best restarters in this series.
Creed coming from the outside lane. 95 to go as we
Okay,
run
now,
through the Poet restart zone.
Looked like that top lane was almost locked together as you see Taylor Gray giving Creed a big shove down into turn 1.
I didn't know if he was ever going to release him.
Look at Allgaier on the top. The momentum he's going to have on the exit right here. Can he do anything with it?
He chose that outside lane. Dylan mentioned he was 5th prior to the choose. He goes to the high side and it's paying dividends
We'll
so
see,
far.
guys.
Yeah, he has to go way up, just trying to get clean air on the nose. Oh, you see Jones get loose.
Oh shit, that's right.
His
Yeah,
teammate have to chase up the racetrack just a little bit.
Guys, later.
Taylor loving this.
Damn it, wrong.
Go back to Las Vegas. Taylor
Goodbye.
Gray, so good on the 1.5 miles there. Remember, he and Creed got together. He hit the wall and had his day in prematurely, but he was really good on that intermediate track, trying to make something happen here. Flashing to the inside of his teammate Jones for second.
That's the first time we've seen the 20 passed really all night long. As you see Allgaier
it again.
Yeah, Allgaier getting a big run on the top. The 7 car.
What's that? What's that?
Hold on, I just deleted the deck. Let me put it back together.
Oh no, that's fine then. I'll just go and continue watching my race.
I can hold that starter deck format that you talked about.
Oh, Room's dead anyways.
Just trying to get half a car out to get the grip that he needs.
I guess we'll see you later.
Here's the other thing to think about as we get into this final stage inside of 100 laps to go. That is the dash for cash. Quapple eliminated early when he flipped on lap 2, but the other 3 drivers right in it. You don't have to win the race to get the money. You just have to finish in front of the other drivers. Creed handling both ends of that equation right now. He's out front. Allgaier is 3rd, and Cruz hanging tough. Brent Cruz in 7th.
But the way Sheldon Creed and Justin Allgaier are running, I think if you're Brent Cruz or any of the guys in the Dash for Cash, you're going to have to win this race to win the Dash for Cash tonight.
Pretty impressed with Taylor Gray. He's been able to. I thought Allgaier was going to get around him fairly quick, but the 54 actually driving away just a little bit right now.
What are they saying about driver 5-4, Dylan?
They've been
Creed
pretty
currently
happy today.
in the
It was
lead.
interesting
Okay.
talking to crew chief Jason Ratcliffe yesterday. They've had a good couple of runs the last couple of weeks, top 10 finishes, and Jason said, frankly, that it's kind of about time for them.
Probably not. I'm probably gonna call it quits here soon.
For wins, and they haven't been. So we got to figure it out was basically his message, and I think this is exactly what they wanted today. They expected to be good. Remember, they were so good at Las Vegas, the other mile and a half we run on earlier this year. There are some differences that Jason noted, but I think the basic platform is the same, and they felt like it was going to apply. So running second right now is a great day for these guys, and in contention certainly to try and finish it off and have one of their best runs of the year.
And Dylan, you mentioned Vegas where he was really fast, but what happened in that race was Sheldon Creed got to his rear bumper.
That's it.
And sent him into 3, and he is catching Sheldon right now by 2/10. The last lap, it was a 10th. The lap before, he is reeling in that 0-0 Sheldon Creed.
Well, we celebrate the success of Jason Ratcliffe and what he's done with his 54 team. As Brent Cruz in the 19 goes by Sam Mayer for 6th. Perfect timing. Because when you look at the crew chief lineup at JGR and what they've accomplished at this 1.5 miles, they've all been to victory lane. Jeff Mindering did it
Don't know what
twice
I'm
with
gonna do
Brandon
yet, but
Jones. Seth Chafka got it done a couple of years ago with Eric Almirola. Sam McCauley last fall with Brandon Jones, who got his 3rd win here. And Ratcliffe, Did it all the way back in 2003 with David Green. How about
that? We had to dig deep for the right live stat.
I'm sorry, Jason. We're telling everyone how old you are. He's so good he led McMurray to victory lane.
Exactly right.
That shows how impressive anybody can win with that.
That's right.
Well, you said it. Look at the 54 creeping up on the 00 again. Another 10th that lap. But we've seen all night long the line, the Creed's running around the top. It's so hard to get that pass done around the bottom. So Taylor's going to have to get a plan together as he catches him. Exactly how he wants to maneuver this. By far the best car on the track at this moment.
And look at this, the 18-year-old Brent Cruz passing last year's champ Jesse Love. I'm telling you, if there was stock available for this kid, I'd be buying. This is incredible.
Okay, he learned in stage 1 and stage 2, but was able to get stage points, and now here he is as we head in toward the 4th quarter of the race. He's inside the top 5 and flexing lots of muscle. It's time to go full throttle with Sound Gear. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has the solution. Scan the QR code to learn more at soundgear.com. Turn it up. Sheldon Creed leading the race at Kansas. 84 laps to go. Taylor Gray half a second behind. Allgaier, Jones, Cruz, your top 5. William Byron been quiet tonight, making his 2nd start of the year, driving the 88 for Junior Motorsports. He's 9th, been bounced around a little bit as that team. They won our last mile and a half with Kyle Larson behind the wheel at Las Vegas.
That car right behind him, Dean Thompson, having a great night for Sam Hunt Racing in 10th. And then I look at his teammate Harrison Burton in 13th. So great night for Sam Hunt Racing.
Well, I mean, you think about what's happening in front of Byron. You got Kyle Sieg there, and then back behind him, several drivers making a splash. You mentioned Harrison Burton. Corey Day, though, now he's going to be down a set of tires. That could be really tough on this team depending on how the race plays out. But after the damage, he's driving back through, has got himself to 13th in the running order, and that's big for a driver who came in top 5 in points. We look at our Powerball power movers since the restart, plus 15 for Day. Ryan Sieg also had the slide. He's at plus 14. So both those drivers starting to find their way back. And Kyle Sieg, you just have to celebrate it. And ironically, his best run so far in 2026 was the mile and a half at Vegas when he finished 14th. A lot of times you see him pop up in the draft. I'm sure we'll talk about him next Saturday at Talladega. But tonight, getting it done on the intermediate at Kansas.
And often at these types of tracks, we see him up front maybe when they go off strategy and take tires to go and try and get some stage points. But legitimately there in the top 10 right now. This is a huge run for Kyle Sieg. Great job by this whole 2018.
The younger of the Sieg brothers bought his first house in the offseason. And, you know, we tease sometime about Rodney Childers on the pit box for the one team, or Corey Day, just very laid back. Kyle Sieg could give them a run for their money. You know, he's very laid back, too. All right, heading toward 80 laps to go. Top 5 at Kansas. Creed, Gray, Allgaier, Jones, and Cruz. Glad you're with us from Kansas.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? There's an O'Reilly Auto Parts. Turn left, Tyler.
Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you.
Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Still currently muted.
Auto Parts.
All right.
This is Arby's new French Dip Royale. One bite of the melty provolone, caramelized onions, and...
All right, that's gonna be it for me tonight, guys. I'm tired. I'm gonna call it quits. So we'll probably see you tomorrow for Slow Stream Sunday. I don't know what we're gonna play yet, but anyway. Anyway, until next time, guys, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Until then, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Thank you.